Hey y'all, coming to y'all real quick with a video. I know last year I got a lot of views on my video for my raised garden bed. And it cost me about roughly $35 or so to build that garden bed out of wood. And I was on Temu doing Temu things, and I saw a raised garden bed on there for like 35 bucks. And I'm like, no different than what I built at my old house. So I bought it, and I decided to record the process again just in case anybody's interested in getting it. I got a crazy good deal on it, and I wanted to get the video put together before they sell out again. So you guys stay tuned. If you like the content, let me know. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. All right, so we can hop right into it. I opened up the box, y'all. This box was so heavy. I literally had to just drag it through the house because my husband was at work and I just wanted to get it done. Came with all these little silver pieces that I later find out are the end pieces to the sheet metal paneling that the garden bed is made out of. Is crazy sharp. It did come with some gloves and instructions that seemed like they would be simple enough, but of course I will figure out a way to mess it up. I did figure out that you put these things on the end. You make a couple of different sizes. I'm making the larger size right now. Nowhere in the instructions did it say to make sure that that metal piece was centered. That is important. I'm kind of like a different type of girl. I guess I just put it all to one end, and then I had to eventually later change that when I started to put the pieces together, and that proved a little difficult. But then I put the smaller pieces together. Then from the instructions that I thought I read, it said to put them two pieces together, so I did. And then after that, I think I just started freestyling. So then I took two of those smaller end pieces and put those with the longer pieces that I created, and it made a garden bed for sure, but it was much more narrow than I wanted it to be. I didn't see anything on the description that looked like this. Although it was cool, I was like, Lord, I hope I didn't get like a, you order stuff online and they come tiny. I was hoping it wasn't that case. But when I went back and read the instructions, I realized that I put it together wrong. So then I end up having to take all those little caps off. Some of the metal pieces were coming off at the same time. That was a little annoying. But I ended up taking all the little pieces off, taking the ends off, and then I started all over again. So now I have my two longer pieces that I put together. And then I see that I was supposed to put these other ends on to make it much wider than what it actually was. And then this is the base for what would be the garden bed. Y'all, the instructions did seem simple enough. But I promise y'all, if you give me instructions, I'm going to figure out a way to mess it up. If you give me directions, I'm going to get lost. Okay, it's just how I get down. But I figured it out all together. I'm real good at building stuff and creating stuff in my mind and making it come to life. But the instructions prove to be difficult for me. Sometimes they defeat me and I just give up. But this time I kept going. I persevered, and I got the bottom piece built out. The next piece was pretty simple to build out. I kind of followed the same steps, built another garden bed, and honestly, you could lay all of these side by side and have 3 different size garden beds. I feel like that will get you more growing space versus stacking all 3 on top. I wasn't a big fan of that. So I only stacked 2 pieces, the piece that I'm building right now and the piece that I built first. So long story short, I built the second piece to this one, just like I did the first one. I did go ahead and throw together the third portion that could have gone under that short one. But I didn't do it that way. I just wanted more growing space. So I kind of stacked the first one and the third one. And then the second one that was supposed to go in the middle of those, I'm going to set it off to the side so I can have more growing space instead of it all being stacked on top of each other. Y'all, next I want to talk to y'all about the difference in soil. So the garden bed don't never cost that much to build. I told y'all that last year. It's the dirt that matters. This dirt, y'all, it was real cheap and I was super excited about it, and I got it, and baby, why was mud. I ended up going to a different garden supply store and I got some really good soil, and I just couldn't risk putting together a garden bed and then having it full of trash soil. Here you can obviously see the difference in the soil from the first bed. I did want to mention to you guys that this garden bed was $32 on Temu, and my mom decided she wanted one, and when I went back it was sold out. So I went to Amazon just to see if they had it. Y'all, why the garden bed was $199. I'm not a seller. I don't have a code. I'm not working for Temu, so go get it at your own risk. Was it worth $32? Yes. Is it worth $41? Absolutely. It is not worth $199 that you would pay on Amazon. I would not suggest getting it off Amazon. That price is ridiculous. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I did look up the cost for the garden bed. I mentioned it in the video that it was I think $200 on Amazon or something like that. I found it again on Temu. The one that I got from the company that I bought it from, that was like a local seller, so it came real fast. That was $32 or something like that. But I just saw them again, and I bought two from my mom for $41, which is still way less than $200. So I wanted to get this video together real quick. It might be a little choppy, but I wanted to get together and out so that if you guys wanted to get one, you could get one before they sell out again. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all continue to do your best. Peace.